Monday morning and we're in the van on the way through to the yard. So we're going down to go and take a tracker off a trailer in Glasgow, and then we've got 2 defect clinics to go and do after that, so let's go and get this tracker removed. Big box trailer here that we've got to get the tracker off of, so we'll get underneath, find the tracker, get it removed. Cut off the wee security tag, unplug it, unbolt it for the chassis, follow the wire back, cut all the cable ties as we go, remove all the harness. That's that job done. We'll go and tell the customer it's off now, and we'll go into our defect clinics for the day. We've got 3 defects in here now. There will be more as I'm in here, but we've got a bent curtain pole, near side front ratchet on our curtain that's not working, and a mirror backing missing on another one. So we've ordered the mirror backing with our parts supplier. We'll go up and grab that, but we're going to have a look at this curtain pole first, see what's up with it. It's bent, so we'll see how bent it is. Might have to take it off, put it in the vise, but we'll have a look. Banana, so you get the wee rivets drilled out, get it out, put it in the back of the van in the vise and straighten it up. So we've got all the rivets out, so that curtain should just slide, that pole should just slide at the curtain now, and then we'll be able to get it straightened. A bit bent, so we've got it in the vise, we'll just need to pull it back straight and we'll get it refitted. Perfect, but it's as straight as we're going to get it, so we'll get that fired back in the curtain, riveted in, and that'll be that defect fixed. Compressor's out of petrol, so can't turn it on to build up any air for my rivet gun. I just nipped up to the fuel station, but I've popped into a parts supplier, got a mirror cover for another vehicle that's in there. We're just heading back now, and we'll go and get that pole riveted back in and get the mirror cover fitted. So that's that one done. We'll go and get this curtain pole on then. All riveted back up, and I look straighter than what it was. Another job done. Straight straight up, cut is tensioned, on to the next one. Front bathgate, so everything done on that one. Wee mirror cover, the ratchet, the curtain pole, so that's that one all nice and tidy away. All the motors can get back on the road. We'll get through here, see what there is through here, and then that should be us for the day, so let's go. So, the wee pile here, we'll work our way through them. We'll be starting off with a marker light that's out and a back door clip that's missing on a back door, so it should be pretty straightforward, the first one, but we're going to have a look at it. Rear door retaining clip, and I had to replace that front marker. Got absolutely soaked in that bit of rain there, but that's the first one done. On to the second one, the back door's stuck and it's no opening, and the rear ratchet's not working properly, and inner curtain jamming, so a couple of defects in this one, but we're going to have a look at it and get it sorted. The drum here is seized solid on that bar, so I can't turn it to adjust the cable, so it's going to have to go into the workshop, try and get this freed off, or might end up getting a new bar on it. The inner curtain, the rail's all damaged. Again, there's not really much I can do with that here, so that will have to go to the workshop. And then, as you can see, our pilot's fucking a wee bit dangly, so yeah, you'll sort that when it goes to the workshop as well. Went to another one that's got a broken door cable, so I've removed that, measured it. I've not got one on the van the right length, so we've ordered one up. We'll get it tomorrow morning, and that'll be our first job in the morning. Come through here, get that fitted in that defect clinic. So it's one truck that's going to go through the workshop, get the repairs done. I'll come back tomorrow with that door cable, and then that's that. Got a new tyre put in the van when we came out there because my tracking must be off and I had a bit of cord showing through, so new tyre on, defects done, now we're heading home. We're heading over to Roadside to go and do a trailer inspection, so we'll head over the bridge, we'll get that done, and then I think we're coming back to do that door cable for the one yesterday after that. But let's get across this water and get this done. Right, got this fridge trailer, so being on the roadside, we'll get this thing inspected to kind of squeeze in the wee parking space, but we've got in, so we'll get it checked. So we've just advised a couple of things, nothing that we're going to sort on it today, there's nothing majorly wrong with it, so it's good to go. Just going to stop, have our Weetabix, and then head over and go and get this door cable and then get that door done. Axle inspection on a wee cut insider in the yard there. We've got another one to do after lunch, and then we're back for it one day, the door cables. The company sent the truck out this morning and just decided to use it as a cut insider and no use the back doors, so we'll head through there this afternoon and we'll get that cable changed. Insider for inspection, so we'll get this inspected pretty quick. It's only got one axle, so it's as straightforward as it gets. But we'll get this checked and then we'll get out of here. Get some parts for everything, an airbag, a couple of lights and a wee door cable. So heading into a parts supplier just now, we'll get the parts ordered. We'll not be back today though, because we need to go through and do that door cable, and then we're through in Grangemouth first thing in the morning. But hopefully tomorrow afternoon we'll get back, we'll get an airbag done on it, get a couple of lights changed, and then that thing will be good to go. We've got our parts for the jobs tomorrow. Now we're heading through to Bathgate, need to fit a tail light and do that door cable, so we'll batter along the motorway and get the two jobs done. We've taken this one off, it's not working, LED side lights aren't working in it, so we're whipping that one off and this shiny new one on. The lights on and make sure it works. You turn the lights on and it's in neutral, the reverse light's on and it's beeping away, so we've got clear wiring problems with that, so we'll come back tomorrow and investigate that wiring, see what the issue is behind that and see if we can get our tail light working on it. But now, got this door cable, so we can get this door cable fitted here. Done, and that shut the door, so nice and simple. You just wrap it around the drum in that top corner, fit it at the bottom on the outside there, and then just adjust it up so the door goes up and down. Good day today. A couple of jobs that we need to go do tomorrow, but that's us. See you tomorrow. Away to Grangemouth docks, so 3 trailers in there, 3 different defects on each one. We're going to head through, have a look at them, see what parts we need, and if we need to order stuff we'll get it ordered, if not we'll try and get it fixed today. Let's get through to Grangemouth. Side rail's a wee bit bent, so we'll try and straighten this bit back in, drill out all the rivets, and then put our end cap back on. That's the first one done, so we've riveted that back on. Can't get that much straighter than what it is, it's pretty bent, so that's on, we're nice and secure. Right, you've got to change this mud wing. Brackets have just started to pull through, so the customer wants that changed. Job done. Back at yesterday's inspection, so we've got the airbag, M-line marker, the door chain, side light to get on this, so get this light off, that light off, airbag, and we'll get this thing done. So we've got our pipes off, our nuts are off, so they're all loose at the top. We've got 2 bolts underneath to get out, and then that thing will be aft. There we go, that was working smart and no hard. So the bolts were pretty tight in there, pretty seized. Got a good few turns on them, but instead of sitting there for ages trying to wind them out, just cut the heads off them once I got them out far enough, and that's the airbag off. Right, so that's our pipes back on. Our nuts are on but it's still loose. We've not tightened them right up so we can get the bottom aligned, but we'll get some air in this bag and we'll get these bottom bolts in. Pipes are tight, the bolts underneath are tight, so just need to fill her up and that's it done. That's that airbag replaced. Easy as that. Right, that's all our defects done. So we replaced this marker light, replaced this end light, fitted the new door chain, and we just cut off this buffer block because that bolt is internal into the actual tubing of the body and you can't actually get to it, so just cut that off. We've got other ones along the back anyway, so should be alright. So that trailer's all good to go now. We're on our way back through to Bathgate. My tyre fitter's got a tyre to change but he can't get the wheel off, so we're going to go through it, see if we can help try and get the wheel off for him. And then after that we're away back to Grangemouth because one of the trailers that we went to go and do a defect on this morning, the one that wasn't there, got apparently due back in at about 3 o'clock, so we'll head back in there, we'll get the light fitted on that and that'll be us for the day. Right, we've got a trailer that the inner wheel is apparently seized solid on it, tyre fitter can't get it off, so we'll get it jacked up, get the wheel nuts off it and we'll see if we can get it. Right, there we go. So it's this inner wheel we need to try and get off, so we'll jack it up, get all these wheel nuts off it and we'll get a good old hit with a hammer and see if we can get it off. Right, that's us jacked up, our wheel nuts are off. We gave it a good soaking in some release oil, so we'll let that sit for a couple of minutes and then we'll get a good old hit, see if we can get it off. Right, about 3 litre of release oil later, 20 minutes worth of hammering. Just started to get a bit of movement, so just need to keep working this back and forward and we'll get it off. Right, there we go, that's us off. I'm absolutely knackered, but we get a grinder, clean the inside of that with the floppy disc, on the back with the floppy disc. Try and clean the hub up somehow and then put a wee bit of copper slip on it, then fit it back on, and the tyre fitter can come back, should easily get it off and get that tyre changed. There we go, that's put back on just with 2 nuts because the tyre fitter will come and change that tyre now, but there you go, job done. There we go, so that's that wheel off, nice and easy for the tyre fitter to go back to now, and we'll head into Grangemouth. Been a hold up with the trailer, it's apparently stuck up north, so we've came to site in here, but we're going to have a wee walk around the trailers that are here, see if there's anything wrong with them, have like a wee mini sort of defect clinic type thing to fill our last couple of hours of the day. I had a walk around a couple of trailers on site there, but there is nothing really wrong with them, they're all good, so we'll head back there tomorrow morning. That trailer should be back, that needs the light on it, and that's all Wednesday. It's Thursday, we're in the van on the way to Grangemouth, so we'll go through to do that trailer, do the light on it that we couldn't do yesterday because it wasn't there. So we'll batter along the M9, we'll go and get that done. That's us at the queue just to get in the dock, so sit in this queue, wait to get in, we'll check our ID and all that, and we'll get our pass, then we'll get in and go round and find this trailer. Right, that's us replaced the M-line marker on that trailer, so that's that job eventually done. We'll head up to Bathgate now to go and get a light and go back to our VI vehicle. I just gave her the part supplier a wee call there to see if the light was in yet, but it's not arrived so far, so she's going to give me a wee call when it comes in, so we're just going to head along the motorway and go back to the yard. That's us back through in the yard now, so we've got an MOT inspection on a 2-axle box van today. Just had to give the van a quick brake test, put on the rollers to see what weight it was, so we can't have the van over 3.5 tonne and we're at 3.4, so we're underweight, which is all good. So we'll get on with this MOT now. 22 plate, so it's not the oldest, pretty clean, 2-axle box trailer, so hopefully it should be pretty straightforward. It looks like it's pretty clean, it's no dirty, there's not a lot of damage not on it, so it looks like it's been looked after. But we'll get underneath it, have a wee check, make sure everything's all good. That's as good as MOT trailers we're going to find. So the only defect I've got on it is this wee slice in the tyre. So I need to get that tyre changed, but apart from that, it's good to go. Just need to load it, brake test it, and then that's it, ready. That's us all hooked up to it, so we'll get it up here, get it loaded and get it brake tested. There we go, we've chucked 2 of our bigger concrete blocks in it, that should be enough for it. Right, just going to run through the brake test, hopefully we get a wee pass. Right, that thing passes brake test, so we're just dropping it out and then we're going to go up to the office and see what we've got on after this. Right, got another fridge trailer of Grey and Adams wanting to inspect, but just going to run around it quickly because, believe it or not, it's raining. Right, run around that, we need a rear tail light, an airbag and a shocky as the bushes one, but I'm going to go and hook up to it, do the brake test first since it's raining, and then see if there's a space in the workshop. If no, we'll get it on the hard stand and we'll get the defects fixed. We've defeated the weather there, it's still raining, but we got our defects done on that trailer, so that's us done that wee M-line mark of the day. Came through to the yard and we've done 2 inspections with the repairs on it, so a bit more of a quiet day today, a bit less running about, but sometimes you get that. So that's us, just going to head up to the office, hand in our brake test, and then head back along the motorway home. That's our paperwork handed in. That's the end of Thursday. It's Friday, we've made it to the end of the week, so we're on the motorway, battering through to the yard. We've got an inspection on a box trailer today first thing, so we'll go through that, batter through that, and then see what we're on to. Hopefully it's a good Friday. The Good Friday vibes lasted about 2 minutes. Look at the nick of this. Absolutely chucking it down. On service, but another guy's came in with a trailer waiting, so I need to jump on his cut insider quickly, inspect that, then we'll go back to the box van to go and get it serviced. So we'll go up here and get this guy done. Right, so this is the trailer we're doing first. Big blue cut insider, 3 axles. The driver's waiting on it, so we'll try to do this one as quickly as possible. So we're going to run around it now. Right, so we've checked around the top of it. Basically just got some caps missing, so these side rail end caps, these little things, so they just go into your side rail. We had 2 of them missing, and we had one of your square bumper end caps missing, so got them fitted. We just need to secure this wee bit of spray suppression, but we're going to jump underneath it quickly, check underneath, grease it all up, and we'll come back and do that one. Right, that's that inspection done. So we've got our brake linings up there, second and third axle are getting pretty low, but we'll get them on the next inspection. We've done our caps, we've secured our wee spray suppression and secured some ABS wire and some piping, so that's that one good to go back out. Right, inspection number 2 for the day is on this white box van. So we'll get under there, give it a good checking over, check the brakes, all the suspension and stuff like that. And then after this we've got a brake test to do on another trailer, so we'll get this done, get the brake test done, and then see what's in store after that. Right, that trailer needs 2 shock absorbers. The bottom bushes are worn on them, so we're going to drive up to our stores now. We'll go and grab 2 shockies, get back down and get them fitted. Right, new shockies, 36 spanner, 36 socket, 3/4 gun, an extension for the bottom bolt, so we'll go under here, get this whipped off. Right, you whip this nut off up here, whip this nut off, and then that should just slide off of that, as long as it's not seized. So let's get the big gun on it and give it some ugga duggers. that on the other side now, and then that'll be it, good to go. Let's stay this. This might be summer as well. Oh, look at it. Absolutely chucking it down. I'm going to let this rain settle down, have my lunch, some rolls, and then hopefully by the time I've ate this, in half an hour's time the rain will die off and we'll go out and get this wiring loom fitted. Well, that idea and that tactic did not work. As you can tell by the wipers, it is absolutely pissing down. So we'll sit here for a wee bit longer. Right, wiring harness. So our plugs that go to our tail lights. We've got our main plug that comes for the front loom, and then these wee wires are your side marker feeds. So it's a lighting problem on this trailer. We'll go and get this harness fitted and hopefully that sorts it. Right, our main plug here goes into this plug off the trailer, which is the loom that goes from the front to the rear. So we'll plug that in there, and then we'll run our other plugs either side. So our green plug, that's for our offside, so we'll run that one through there, grab it, that's for that side, and then our yellow plug, that's for the near side. So either side, both tail lights, all connected. We just need to connect, fucking all this mess, our side light feeds, connect them up to our wiring, and then that should be all done. Right, that's that side all connected, all the side markers are wired in, so we just need to do this side and then turn the lights on and hope for the best. Right, that's both sides now all wired up, so we'll go and plug the van into it and then turn the lights on and hopefully it's all working. Right, that's the scrutineer on, we're hooked up, let's walk around it and see if the lights are sorted. There we go, so that's a wiring loom changed, all the lights are working on that now. The cable tied it up so it's nice and tidy. Now we're going to head along the motorway, go and pick up a tail light and head back into the vehicle we were at the other day and replace the tail light on it for a different one. So we'll head along the motorway now and go and get that done. Tail light, so we'll head along to the depot now, go in, get that fitted on that Iveco, and hopefully it's sorted. Right, we meet this one again, so we'll get this one off, get this one on, and hope for the best. Right, there we go, that's the replacement one on. Let's go and get these lights turned on and see if it's fixed it. There we go. Simple little mistake, but they're all working now. There we go, so that's that done now. But it just shows how easy you can go down the wrong path by checking something. Like I could end up stripping all the wiring on that, but I took that light off in the first place, went into the parts supplier, got given a light that I presumed was the same because I gave them the light to check it against, and turns out the one that I got given was for a trailer and the ones for trucks are wired differently inside, so that's what was causing our issues. So right lights on it, all our problems are away. There we go guys, episode 2 of the Scottish Tech Weekly done and dusted. And now if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, like the video and hit that bell notification icon. Also head over to my TikTok at the Scottish Tech, you'll see a lot more daily content, more or less every single job that I do. Yeah, there's a lot more sort of day-to-day stuff over there. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.